Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to do the top 10 time traveler category units. Definitely a tougher list. There is a lot of firepower on this category for sure. A nice array of different, Trunks units and Goku Black and Cell and Bojack, so there's some really good units here. The new Trunks and Zamasu, a bunch of EZA units. Again, just a lot of firepower on this category, and this category is scheduled, I think, to get a really big upgrade with this upcoming 5th year anniversary. The new blue Vegeta is probably going to end up number 1 on this list. I don't see any way he's not better than, everything else that we're going to see here. So we're going to start this off, number 10 at LR, Goku, Black, and Zamasu. I almost thought I forgot them for a second. All right, there they are. Really good unit. Heals, defense, great links, number of good teams. They're also the unit that got me playing JP Dokkan, so there is that as well. If you guys don't know the story of me starting JP, I was a global only player. Then LR Goku Black and Zamasu data download happened, and I said, I'm not waiting for that. And I started JP, and I've never regretted it since, really. Unless, I guess, well, the tickets. Tickets would be really nice. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so Goku Black and Zamasu at number 10. Number 9, we have EZA STR Cell. Now, with these last couple spots, I actually did have a little bit of trouble. I was really considering LR Physical Cell in here, because even though, if you look at him on paper compared to LR Goku Black and Zamasu, I feel like LR Physical Cell looks better on paper than Goku Black and Zamasu are. But he never looks impressive. Whereas Goku Black and Zamasu, once you use them, they get that damage sustain. They've got the great link set. They're on powerful teams. They just end up looking a lot better, I think, than that physical LR Cell. So I was okay kind of having them in there. And then really looking at it, I do feel like STR EZA Cell, I would rank him slightly above that the physical LR Cell. Because this guy is just going to be useful in more modes. I guess the physical LR Cell is good pretty much everywhere. Even in the Legendary Goku event, he can be solid because he is physical, but he is a disaster. Really, I feel like from the tech stage, and then the blue stage, and then the STR UI Goku stage, that physical Cell gets absolutely obliterated. His defense, I feel like he must have a low defensive stat. Let me double check that physical LR Cell. Does he have a low defense? Anything above 12,000 is really good. Yeah, he's at 13,000. That's not bad. That's not low. So, I don't know. I just, the 90% attack and defense, it just never feels that good for him. There's something about him. I don't know. He's weird. This guy, obviously, great in Super Battle Road, lowers enemy attack in there, stacks attack and defense, great for the Legendary Goku event. He does have an AoE as well. He does heal. He's got the good links, Shocking Speed, Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare Revival, Fierce Battle, great link set. On a million teams, was recently added to full power as well. So definitely a nice fan of that SCR EZA Cell. Next, we have EZA Tech Merge Zamasu. Again, I have been absolutely blown away by Merge Zamasu. I think he is very powerful. He racks up a lot of damage quickly. Now, a little bit of this is, I am sort of assuming you're going to probably have him in rotation with AGL Zamasu, right? Those two, it's like Tech Merge Zamasu coming out, I think made AGL Zamasu a lot more impressive because they're like perfect linking partners. He's exactly what AGL Zamasu needs, right? So another one of these, a unit comes out and it makes other units look better because it's like a perfect partner for them, right? So I do have EZA Merge Zamasu right there because he does give the Extreme Class Realm of Gods category ally 50% defense, by the way. We're going to see, because a lot of these recent units, man, 5-year anniversary, we're getting real close. Only a couple of days left. Next, I have LR Physical Trunks in here. Just has aged so gracefully. He's, okay, a lot of, for me, when I am doing these, a little bit of it is, how much do these units sort of, explode off the screen for me? And oftentimes, because of the fact that Trunks has a 50% chance to crit from his passive, you can go full additional. And I've had many times where Trunks will have, a high attack stat, powerful 18 key super attack, crit, and then gets a double super attack, and it's just so much damage, and then his defense is really helped out by getting those double supers as well. After he super attacks, his defense is fine, Yeah, that's why. The OG LRs, like LR Goku Black and then Trunks and them, their stats are so high. Like 14,000 attack and 20,000, or 14,000 defense and 20,000 attack. Very good. He's on a lot of teams. Another unit that got a real big buff because he has a great running partner in this EZA Physical Rage Trunks. It's one of those things where this guy came out and he made the LR Physical Trunks, I think, look a lot better. So, always nice to see some of these EZAs come out and really give extra life to some old units. So that's nice. Next, we have the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku, just a defensive ace, one of the best defensive units in the game. Capable of guarding turn 1 on Super Battle Road like Int Janemba and Tech Gold and Frieza. That alone makes him special. Again, in Super Battle Road, this guy a lot of the times is going to look a lot more impressively defensively, even than like, Kale Khalifa first turn, LR Gohan first turn, LR Gohan and Goten first turn. So this guy really strong. He's got the chance, he has defense, guard, and damage reduction. He'll always have at least 7% damage reduction, by the way, because he himself will activate 7% for this. He's got solid links. He's on a lot of teams. Really, really good unit, right? Next, we have AGL Zamasu right here. Again, I feel like he got kind of a big buff from that Tech Merge Zamasu. Tech Merge Zamasu was exactly what this guy needed. Amazing leader skill. It'll be interesting to see if either the Blue Gogeta or Blue Vegito have Realm of Gods in their leader skills at all. I would presume so, just because it's the type of thing where, if you really want to sell Vegito and Gogeta, making a new Realm of Gods category leader is going to do that, right? If we look at it, we could actually use that, by the way, because even though UI Goku is prepared for battle and over in a flash, and chances are pretty good that Gogeta and Vegito might be prepared for battle and over in a flash, right? But UI Goku does not have Super Saiyan. He's not a Super Saiyan unit. And then Zamasu, of course, is like a villain, shocking speed villain. So actually, having Blue Gogeta or Vegito as a Realm of Gods leader would be nice. It would give us another option. We'd have a Super Saiyan leader for the team, which would be really good. So I would not be against either of them leading Realm of Gods. But for now, Zamasu's Realm of Gods Extreme Class team is very high up on best leader skills in the game, I think. When you get to this form right here, really, all you have to do is get to this form, and he has a perfect link set with Tech Merge Zamasu, so very, very strong unit, that AGL Zamasu. Next, I have Tech Trunks. Really liking the way these guys have aged. I think they were designed very, very well. I was very critical of AGL Zamasu throughout most of the year, but I feel like maybe I wasn't completely on the mark with that. But again, he did get better with Tech Merge Zamasu, right? This Trunks we've known was a god since day one, and he got even better, like a week and a half after he came out when the Legendary Goku event came out? Because I remember initially reading his passive and being baffled, like, why would he give himself 10% attack and defense for 8 turns when there's nowhere you can do that? It was so weird. And then, 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, here's the Legendary Goku event. That's why. But he's super powerful. Really, my only complaint with this unit is that I feel like in this form, so he creates tech key spheres, but only once. I feel like that should be a permanent ability of his. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type to tech, but then do that every turn. I think that would have made him a lot better. I don't think that would have made him overpowered either. He's super strong, but it would have been good. He's on a million teams. He's amazing on all these teams, and he has another really good leader skill. Who's this better, Zamasu or Trunks' leader skill? That's tough. I would lean towards Trunks' as better because, I remember at the time, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku was... No, he was not the best unit in the game anymore because Kale and Khalifa came out before Trunks. But, you could rock, the LR Super Saiyan 4s as a rotation basically on the Future team. And the Future team has a lot of really good support type units, like the Blue Vegeta and then, of course, that this Trunks right there who are universal. So it was a very, very consistent and solid, Future / Super Class team. Next, we have LR Bojack. I am a huge fan of LR Bojack, despite the fact that it actually is pretty hard to use him right now. I have been ranking him in a couple of these lists more so looking towards the future. I'll completely admit it. But as soon as you get a Bojack running partner for this guy, something better than the World Tournament Bojack, by the way, something better than, the crappy, AGL and STR Bojacks, even the Int TUR Bojack, I do have this guy rainbowed, isn't really that impressive, right? I'm talking when he gets Dokkan Fest exclusive Bojack, this guy is going to be like the best aging card in the game's history or something like that. Like, well, I mean, because like units came out before him that are, maybe better. I don't know. This guy's probably better than like STR Gogeta, but like or like Inchinember or something like that. But they got easy A's, right? This guy is just exactly the same as when he first came out, and like the way he's aged, it's been very graceful. He has a really nice attack effect right there. He's got lovely attack and defense. Gets stronger the more health you have, better defensively the lower health you have, which is really good for difficult events. Link's set is good, but again, he just needs that partner, and he is on a lot of teams. So when we get a Dokkan Fest Bojack, this guy's going to shoot way up. He is very good. Next, we have LR Vegeta Blue. Now, here's the thing. It was really difficult for me. I was, like, close to actually having LR Vegeta Blue at 1. I was close to having LR Vegeta Blue at 3. Like, I feel like these top 3 are maybe a little bit too close in my head. But, like, it's like every time I think of this guy, using him anywhere and how amazing he is, I just, like, I want to put him at number 1. Like, I don't know. I love this guy. I've talked about him a lot lately. He's been on a lot of these lists. His key, easy to super attack, stacking attack and defense, hits ridiculously hard in his 18 key super attack. Again, good links, good teams. He's just really good. I guess the one thing is his leader skill is worse than basically every other unit on this list, right? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay. And then number 1 is Int LR Cell. As much as I'm not really a fan of this unit, I do feel as though he is deserving of being number 1 on this list. It's just super difficult to get his transformation to occur. If only it was like, if this was like 50%, man, that all it takes is 50%. Like, that would have been so fair. And he would have been so much better. He did not need to be as heavily restricted as he is. He has one of the strongest active skills in the game, which we're never able to see. He has an amazing passive where he just, raises all this attack and defense with orbs. He's really good. It's just, I don't know. I feel as though he's the unit that really could have benefited on, like, he should have maybe, like, stacked defense on 18 key and lowered attack and defense or something like that. I feel like that might have been a bit better. I don't know. Really good unit, but he does suffer from not having shocking speed as well. If he had shocking speed instead of like this crappy messenger from the future Link or ultimate life form, which he didn't need, that would have helped him out a lot, really helped him on some of these teams. But they decided to make him weird. Like him, AJ LR Gohan, and that in Android 16, really even in Cell Jr., all 4 of the banner units from the $300 million celebration are super, super weird. And I'm not a fan of their design. But, I mean, he is definitely deserving of being the number 1 spot here. Let me know what you guys think. Top 10 time traveler units. There's a lot of power down here. Some of them were close, right? Like Tech EZA Cell's good. Physical Goku Black might actually have been the number 11 unit I've got on here. A lot of the Roses and Vegeta Blues, and I'm not the biggest fan of Tech Vegeta Blue. Maybe I could have put him on there. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I probably could have put Tech Vegeta Blue on there, but it's fine. I mean, y'all know my gripes with him. I have a personal vendetta against Tech Vegeta Blue. I don't know if I'm scared to admit it. He just does not super attack for me, no matter what. He just refuses. I don't get the greatness from him. So you are banished to the non-top 10 down here, Vegeta Blue. Trunks and Mai are another option I really would have liked to have gotten on there, but they're so restrictive. Like, they're not great defensively unless you're going up against a future category enemy. And they're not really that impressive unless you're on a full time traveler team either. So because of the heavy restrictions, I was just like, whatever, y'all can go down there. In certain situations, they definitely be like more impressive than LR Goku Black and Zamasu, right? But I was trying to account for everything. Plus, they're so unimpressive in Dokkan Battlefield. That's the thing that really makes me dislike them, because like their leader skill, like they should be good for Dokkan Battlefield, but they're not. Like their leader skill is not like. It's just because you have to load up on the time traveler enemy on category allies for them to be really good, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this top 10. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.